Bible is not the law of the land here in America, man. But that's part of Esau's deceit with them movies, to make you believe in this great white power, which is the great red power, man. So when people do see the chariots, that's why they're gonna be in fear and good. But guess what? There ain't gonna be no green men hopping out, man. It's gonna be black men. The Lord himself is gonna return. He not gonna meet you as a man this time.
Yeah, as a regular man.
Yeah, as a regular man, he gonna be in his glory, man.
Yeah, what's the word? Extraterrestrial angelic force.
It's more. The second Ezra, 13 and 25. This is the meaning of the vision, whereas thou sawest a man coming up from the midst of the sea. The same is he whom the Most High, the highest, have kept a great season, which by his own self shall deliver his creature, and he shall order them that are left behind. And whereas thou sawest that out of his mouth there came a blast of wind, and a fire and a storm, and that he held neither sword nor any instrument of war, but that the rushing in of him destroyed the whole multitude that came to subdue him. This is the interpretation thereof. Now I was saying, like you were saying, like Esau was planning on coming up against Yahawashi, but right here, like it says, 2 Ezra 13, it's not going to happen.
Right. Now I'm gonna say this. Read it again, brother. What you just had.
The 2 Ezra 13 and 25. This is the meaning of the vision. Whereas thou sawest a man coming up from the midst of the sea. The same is he whom the highest have kept a great season, which by his own self shall deliver his creature, and he shall order them that are left behind. And whereas thou sawest that out of his mouth there came a blast of wind and fire and storm.
Right, and that's going into, because when the Lord returns, he's not going to return just flying, even though he had the ability just to fly. He going to come on a chariot, the chariot of the Most High, the chariots of Israel, which is with the white man labeled as the UFOs. That's what the Lord and the angels is going to return in. You know, it tell you when he returns, it's gonna be the Lord and the multitude of the angels in them ships, them spaceships, for lack of better words. You know, and when they return, that's gonna be them laser beams. Now the brother Tyler Pop went in last week, and the elders also went into it about it was Albert Pike, and who was the other? What's the other Edomite name? You know?
Oh, you talking about
yeah. Yeah, Mazzini, right? They put out that blueprint for 3 world wars. You know, 3 world wars to take place, and that really would once they accomplish that 3rd world war, that would be like the icing on the cake to go forth with the new world order. That in the mark of the beast. But they went into I don't know if they didn't go into the mark of the beast, but they went into them 3 world wars, and the white man think, the elite, they think this 3rd world war is gonna benefit them. Right. They think that's the last that's like the nail in the coffin to bring forth that this new world order. But that's gonna be that's gonna be their destruction. The missiles is gonna take them out of power. They think it's gonna put them in solid in power. And that new world order, their new world order is gonna go forth in the earth, but that's not gonna happen. Wow. You know, the Most High is gonna destroy that.
Bring that out to back the brother up on that point.
No, but real quick, the reason why I brought that out is because in the midst of this 3rd world war, that's when you gonna see a multitude of them chariots. Them chariots are coming to get you, Edomites. Not just the Edomites, but we talking about the so-called white man. So that's what I'm focusing it on them. Them chariots is gonna do damage to this kingdom, man. It's gonna be thousands, and then I don't know how many. The scriptures say a great multitude, thousands of thousands. That's how it's gonna flood the skies, man. That's all you gonna see in the sky. they gonna put a hurting on this man, on this so-called white man's power structure. Go ahead, what your brothers got. In the midst of them, the Most High stirring up these nations, or they gonna be stirred up to the point where they gonna be hitting that button, that detonator button, and then wherever them coordinates are set to hit, the missiles are set to hit based upon them coordinates. They gonna hit, and a bunch of them is 200 million according to Revelation, the 9th chapter, is gonna hit right here in America. Warheads, nuclear warheads, in the midst of them chariots, because the chariots also are coming for destruction, but they also coming to deliver the elect. You know, the 1/3, the elect and the 1/3. Now, y'all brothers got it.
This is Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
Talking about those scientists that was coming up with the weapon technology to create these missiles, man. That's the Most High that set them up and gave them the knowledge to be able to do that, man. These damn devils didn't develop the knowledge to split an atom on their own, man. Nah, man, I couldn't. You could put that equation on the board, and I'd spend a million lifetimes trying to figure that out, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
Yep, and that instrument talking about the missiles, man, for his work. Everything is done for the intent of the Most High, man. Isaiah 55:11, real quick. Grab it. Because everything is happening for the purpose that the Most High set it for, man. And it's gonna happen that way. Exactly how he said it for, man. That's why we out here to prophesy on those things and tell you what's to come, thus saith the Lord. Not the way we think it's gonna happen. The way he said it's gonna happen in this book right here, man.
Come on.
It's Isaiah 55:11. So shall my mouth, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
That's it. It's going to prosper to the thing where he sent it. So if the Most High gave them the knowledge to create these missiles, he didn't do it for their benefit.
Right.
He done it for his for the intent that he got it set for, man. And it's going to tell you what it's made for. Go ahead.
Come on. And I have created the waster to destroy.
Read that one more time.
And I have created the waster to destroy.
To destroy. Destroy what? This wicked power structure of the so-called white man. Like I said earlier, that's the icing on the cake, man, to wrap it up, man.
Right.
In the beginning of us dragging this devil into captivity, man.
Yep.
And setting up the kingdom of heaven under the Lord, who y'all ignorantly know as Jesus, whose true name is Yahawashi. He gonna be leading the charge, man. There's gonna be complete order in that day.
Yep.
Ain't gonna be no more skirmishes, man. Because first of all, 2/3 of Israel, you wicked Israelites that don't want to abide to the 100% truth, y'all gonna be done away with at that time, man.
And brought back in the kingdom.
Come, in your right frame of mind.
This 2nd Ezra 6:8. And he said unto me, from Abraham to Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Yep, that's symbolism right there, man. Showing you that the end of Esau was going to be the beginning of Jacob, man. When this power structure is taken down, that's when we going to be set up to rule, man, forever. We're not going to have no temporary or no set time to rule like the so-called white man did, like the other nations did, man.
Hey, cause it's symbolizing Jacob, the Israelites taking down Esau, and the head of Jacob is Yahawashi. You know, that's gonna be the go ahead.
9th verse. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Yep. And like the brother brought out, it's symbolizing that we gonna take this devil down, man. It's like that. What's that? Ezekiel 25 and 14.
Hey, and you gotta emphasize on it. The head one that's gonna be responsible for taking down the so-called white man is our Lord and Savior. You know.
Come.
This is Daniel 2:44. And in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all the kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
Said kingdom that shall never be destroyed. That's first off, the kingdom of heaven set up under the power of Yahawashi and Angel, with the Israelites ruling, is gonna never be destroyed, man. Because first of all, this third world war is gonna be the war to end all wars, man. Won't be no missiles left. Won't be no other power structures set up on the earth, man. Read it one more time and tell you.
It's Daniel 2:44. And in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
And it shall not be left to other people. You won't have no heathen nations with no seat of power in the kingdom of heaven, man. They're going to be in complete subjection to us, man. Ain't nothing wrong with having slaves, man. We going to show you how it's done proper.
Who the hell wouldn't want somebody serving them?
Right. How you going to be a king? Show me one example of a king who went in there and cooked his own meal, prepared his own clothes.
Yeah.
That's not a seat of royalty.
A kingdom.
So that cut bubble eyes right there, man. You're not gonna have no remnant of so-called white people that's gonna submit and fall. No, they gonna get beaten into submission, man. And it's gonna have to be that way because the so-called white man is a cancer. And if you don't control or cut that cancer off, it's gonna spread, man.
Yep. Rust.
Come, get that part. Get that one more time all the way through.
Daniel 2:44. And in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
Hey, real quick, the brother said, mentioned how you got to emphasize on the Lord himself being the main tool. But really, I ain't gonna say tool, being the main force that's taking down this kingdom. Because in Revelation, it tells you that he had many crowns. In other words, he coming to take all these power structures down, man. All these major governments headed by these heathens, the Lord is gonna come and take those kingdoms down, man. All these power structures, man. Yep. Go ahead.
But it shall break in pieces and consume all the kingdoms.
And consume all the kingdoms. Letting you know it won't be. It's going to be one kingdom that's going to reign forever, man. In righteousness, man.
Man.
That's when the earth is going to rejoice, man. Grab Proverbs 29 real quick and two. Because right now, this man, all you other Israelite camps, y'all want to push that about getting your family in order and all this community nonsense. You can't do that in this place, man. You can't do that with the so-called white man in rulership.
Hell no, man.
First of all, you can't uphold this Bible all the way in this land, man. I'm tired of going off. I'm tired of not being able to keep the high holy days perfect, man. I'm tired of having to fucking go to work on the Sabbath.
Man, shit, just going fucking period.
That's why I was mentioning earlier, it's all spiritual, man. Every time I gotta work on the Sabbath, that be the hardest day of my damn week.
Yep, damn right.
Gotta work my ass off, sweating bullets, man. But y'all wanna stay here, man, and wonder why we pissed off. Why we sick of this shit. You got that, pocket for real quick.
Oh, come on. This is Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach, 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Yep, that's the wickedness of the so-called white man. The Most High referred to it as rust, man. You go outside, you see a little rust on something, and shit, you go back out, might be damn near next day, man, that rust is already spread, man.
It don't even take a day. That thing can spread in I mean, if you actually pay attention to rust, it can actually spread in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
I seen it, cause I work on a job, deal with different metals and all that, and once that metal get wet and it begin to dry, it'll spread. I mean, it can spread in a matter of like 5 to 10 seconds. I'm talking about cover the whole part of metal, you know. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Just get that Proverbs real quick.
Come on.
Yeah, because, man, first of all, if you trusted in this society or trusting that you can get your family in order in this society where the woman got more power in the household than you can't keep your kids in order. If you touch them, you possibly could get locked up.
Right.
You can't teach your kids because you got to send them to these schools.
They ain't even yours.
And then if you man enough to say, man, fuck this, and that's part of the curses that the man wasn't gonna be in the household, you leave the house, now you damn sure ain't got control over your kid, man. You can't see him when you want to. You gotta pay money out your paycheck for child support.
Yeah, men don't win custody battles.
Nope. Yeah.
Hell no.
That woman gotta be doped up. She gotta come in the courtroom.
But you responsible for that child. But you can't have custody of that child. They call you non-custodial. Fucking hypocrite,
hey,
man.
I was in court so pissed off at that child support hearing. You had the little bailiff trying to motivate both sides of the parents, like this could be it's a messed up situation, but this could be a positive, you could turn it positive. Talking about, I want you to envision yourself in front of a mirror in a tight red suit and a cape. And I'm like, man, where's this motherfucker going?
It probably ain't even got kids.
Yeah. No, he did. He say, well, he probably lied. Ain't no telling.
Probably a faggot.
But he say, I want you to envision you in this. Why do I want you to do this? He say, because I want you to envision you as a superhero to your kids. How the hell you gonna be a superhero when you got visitation rights, you fucking broke all the time,
No power.
and you don't have no power over your child, man. Then you got your woman lying to the kid the whole damn time, turning your child against you.
And then the kid don't none of that money
Go to the hell
it's spent on the kid. She probably be